Lip oscillation sounds are a huge family. They are pitching and bass friendly, so you can make your tracks sound low, melodic, or even harmonic in some cases. In this video, I will go through many different kinds of lip oscillations, whether they are pure like the classic lip oscillation, or layered like Osis, or Colaps 1, or even vocalized techniques like jeans. Number 1, I will put two sounds here. We have the classic lip oscillation and the hollow lip oscillation. This is the most common lip oscillation. It is the best bass sound to learn if you're a beginner. You can do beats like... And this technique is also used by many advanced beatboxers. To do it, you just need to roll your lips as if you were bored or tired. Then try to make it consistent, and you can do beats with it with a kick and a snare. Note that you can do the sound in a hollow position. It means that your throat is open. So to do it, you can take this voice. I know I look stupid, but by taking this position while doing the lip oscillation, you will achieve the hollow position. If you listen closely to the sound, it sounds like Codfish Lip Oscillation. Number 2, the Saber Lip Oscillation. I guess some people also call it the electro lip oscillation or electro bass. This lip oscillation is also pretty accessible for beginners. To me, it is an interesting sound for electro beats. To do it, bring closer your two lips in order to create a vibration, which you can achieve with the sound V, 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 V. There's a bit of voice, but not too much. Here I do it without the voice. You need this clean vibration, and then I add a little bit of voice. Then to achieve this, you can trigger it with the letter D, D, D. And to make the light Saber effect, you can try to modulate by saying view, 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 view. Also, pro technique, you can use it with the TKs, like tick, 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 tick. So you can do electro beats. But you can also do faster rolls with it. Number 3, I will put two sounds in one as well, the bubble lip oscillation and the hollow variation of it. You can achieve these two techniques by using the two first sounds in the video and for what I call the bubble lip oscillation, you can modulate the sound by saying boy you 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 while doing the lip oscillation. Here I mean ooh ooh, then ooh you. There exists also a variation that is hummable. It means that you can hum while doing it. Kind of. It will help for liproll families later. You can modulate the hollow variation one by saying either beau or bleh 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 bleh. And pro tip, you can also say burger, burger, burger while doing the hollow lip oscillation to achieve this effect. Number 4, the Unison Lip Oscillation. The Unison Lip Oscillation is definitely a must-have sound if you want to bring melodies in your tracks. To do it, create a consistent tone with your lips. which might be the tricky part because it has to be relaxed, clean and consistent, but tight enough to create a pitch. I personally do it on the side like Pac-Max or D-Low, but you can also do it on the middle like Jin.
Consistent tone.
Then you need to add the voice over it, playing the same pitch. If you struggle layering your voice over it, make sure to breathe support enough. For this, use the diaphragm. The breath support is mandatory to reach the notes and have a consistent tones for each note. And you should also notice that when changing the pitch of it, the pitch of the lip also changes. Number 5, the fifth interval lip oscillation, also known as the Jin's bass. Jin's lip oscillation is an advanced technique, extremely bassy and powerful for stage performances. So you need to create a consistent tone with your lips that creates a pitch. The pitch that I create with the lip is a bit different than the unison bass. With the unison bass, I do it like this. And with the Jin's bass, it is a bit more loose. So I can go lower with it. Yeah, I'd say that the oscillation is a bit more relaxed than the unison one. Then you need to layer your voice a fifth above the fundamental note played by the bass. It seems easy like this, but it's a lot of work. But you need to work with the keyboard to play the different notes, like the fundamental with the bass and the fifth with the voice. And then when you're changing the pitches, the same interval needs to follow. I know you might be lost with this information, and that's where the theory is needed. Because you need to know what a fifth is, and I will explain it to you right now. So in Western music you have 12 notes, each are on the keyboard, and the distance between two notes is called an interval. The interval that I just played is a fifth. It's 7 semitones away from the fundamental. So the fundamental is this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 semitones, and you have the fifth. Then you can transpose. Okay, so you got it. My way of doing the Jin's lip oscillation is taking a note with the voice, for example, I'm singing this note, and I'm playing the fifth below it with the lip. So you can hear these two tones, which is a fifth. Now why do I say that I have maybe a different way of doing? It's because Jin uses the lip as the fundamental note, and then he adds the fifth above it.
And you sing the fifth above it.
But for some reasons, maybe because of my way of training, I have been used to hear my voice note, so it's already the fifth, but as the fundamental. It's kind of weird to explain, but this is my main note. This is the pitch that drives me. And then it's like if I had the bass below the fundamental. But in the end, the result is the same. There are two notes, a fifth away from the other. Now to train it and to get the sound, I would advise you to just focus on one note and get the texture with the fifth above it. So you might pass by different ways, like very dirty ways. Experiment, this takes a lot of time. I didn't get it in few weeks, it took months for me. And then when you are able to do one or two notes, like you can work with it on the keyboard. And to work on it with the keyboard, for example, take a note, I'll take an E here. and then play with the pitches like. You know, sometimes I'm not accurate, so definitely listen to the pitch. Play it with your voice, and then add the lip. You can play the lip in solo if you want to hear the interval. Here I'm off, so I use the voice to repitch myself. Here I can hear the fifth. And then play with the other notes. So it's a very long time work, and the keyboard is your friend. It's a very technical sound, more than it seems, and if you struggle with it, don't hesitate to leave a comment, I will answer with pleasure. But remember, it took much time for me, maybe more than a year, to master it and to get it clean, so work on it consistently, it's very important, and don't give up. Sixth sound, the Xiphire Lip Oscillation. Definitely one of my favorite sound, also because it gives so much depth, so much presence live. This one might be a bit easier because you don't have the fifth interval to handle. It's like the unison bass because you play the same note with the lip and with your voice. The Xiphire Lip Oscillation is even more relaxed than Jin's one. I imagine the sound ooh ooh while doing it. Meanwhile, for the Jin's bass, I mostly imagine a U sound. Got it? So as I said just a bit earlier, to achieve this sound, you need to layer it with the voice playing the same pitch as the oscillation. And to play the other notes, you need to keep the same distance between the lip and the voice. That's also quite a lot of work to achieve that, but nothing's impossible, you can do it. Also, even though I do it on the side, which is a personal preference, you can achieve it also by doing it on the middle, like Xiphire. Number 7, the Smile Bass, aka Villain Bass. I love this bass so much because you can go very low with it and it sounds super thick on live sound systems. Before diving into the explanations, if you like this tutorial, make sure to subscribe not to miss the later videos. And if you would like to dive deeper into the practice of beatbox, you can join my weekly newsletter dedicated for beatboxers who want to elevate their beatbox skills. The link is in description, see you in your mailbox. This sound took me a few months to get, probably 5 or 6 months. What you need to do is to smile as much as you can while doing a lip oscillation that takes all the surface of your lips. And you need to get that distortion sound. If you have this is not enough. Pro tip, you have to grit your teeth like this to achieve this sound. You might not have the saturation in the first days and you might feel lightheaded while doing it the first weeks. Just keep doing and don't force too much if you feel lightheaded. Number 8, the rough bass, or also the Rayul bass or the Colaps bass. This sound is very close to the Smile bass in terms of texture, but it has a bit more saturation and sounds more aggressive. You can also go very low with it, which I can't really do.
Keep the flow.
Anyway, this sound is made with the middle of the lips by bringing them out. Very cool sound in my opinion. Number 9, the fart bass. Democratized and probably invented by Alexinho, this sound hits hard live. He masters it so much that he can even vocalize it and do melodies with it. To produce this sound, bring your upper lip over the bottom one, like this. Then you need to inflate your cheeks and blow air to create the oscillation. You can even add a falsetto voice over it. Number 10, the tight lip oscillation. As far as I understood it, it's like a classic lip oscillation, but much more tightened. To do it, I create this position. Number 11, the outward sub bass, or long fat kick, or Pash bass. The outward sub bass is, in my opinion, a great alternative to the inward lip rolls. It's been difficult for me to make my lip rolls sound loud on stage, so this is a great alternative to have loud sub basses. And I really felt a change in my low frequency spectrum since I've been using the outward sub bass. It gives more presence and fullness to my beatbox. To do the outward sub bass, you need to be able to do a fat kick, which is like doing a kick, but you need to make your lips collide each other to create this kind of distortion. Also use the diaphragm a lot for this. And then to achieve the sound, you have to lengthen the collision of the lips. And you need to hold that collision with your diaphragm. You will need to experiment a lot before creating a consistent lip oscillation. You might be very tightened in the beginning or too loose. It's right in between. And the breath support here is super important. Also, a crucial thing for it, you need to be very powerful with it. If you do like, if you don't have enough power, you will not be able to do it. You need to be very loud with it. Number 12, the lip rolls family. This video is a lip oscillation guide, so I won't dive deep into the lip rolls since it can be the topic of another video. I just wanted to mention them because lip rolls are lip oscillations and because its family is huge. You have the classic lip roll, the hollow lip roll, all the inward lip rolls. You have the teeth rolls, but I can't do them. And so much more. Anyway, I have a tutorial coming very soon on the lip roll and the hollow lip roll. More than that, I recommend watching Chungbao's video on the lip rolls so you can understand how big the family is. Number 13, Osis Lip Oscillation. Here's a clip. I won't explain it because I simply just don't know how to do it. But I wanted to mention it because this is a lip oscillation and it has different layers and its texture is pretty much interesting. So I don't know how long this video is, but if you enjoyed this video, please let me know. Please subscribe not to miss the later videos. Leave a like, drop a comment if you have any question or if I missed any lip oscillation. Discuss about it in the comments. Remember that you can join my newsletter in which I cover topics like workouts, improving as a beatboxer, and the technical technical practice of it. Link is in the description. See you next week.